Hello, what's the word? Okulta Boxing Blog Center. Yesterday, after I finished watching the Germany versus Mexico match, by the way, that football match was impressive. Congratulations to all Mexicans around the globe. Saludos a todos los mexicanos. And I came across a video Deontay posted on his Instagram page. And he wrote, "Pussy." I mean, in that video, it had nothing to do with Joshua Eddie Hearn, but the editor made it say so. You know, they put Joshua's picture and Eddie Hearn's picture there and all that stuff, you know. It was a funny video, by the way. So Deontay called Team Joshua pussy. And he said that he gave Joshua $50 million. As if the guy I've ever seen 50 million before. He has never seen it before. He's never had up to $5 million before in per fight. He's never had that. And he's bragging about 50 million, which he doesn't even know where it's coming from. I mean, it has to come from Hearn and some other, you know, millionaires or billionaires, you know. Like Showtime as well, they've got money. Hearn, Shellwinkle as well got money, I guess. So these are top, you know, rich guys. But Deontay himself have never seen a 50 million paycheck before. He's never gotten that for any of his fights. So, but he brags about it. And he said that in that video, the illustration was Joshua was given $50 million. He turned it down and then came up with another excuse. So instead of Deontay to be talking about the contract which was sent to him by Hearn after agreeing to fight at Joshua, he agreed to Joshua's term publicly. And then Eddie Hearn sent him a contract. Instead of the guy, you know, saying that, "Oh, Eddie Hearn, I've got your contract, now I'm going to sign it." Deontay started making a fool of himself on Instagram. You see why I always chastise the guy? Do you see now why I always chastise Deontay? People will call me a hater. People will call me a coon. People will call me all sort of names. Please, please, please. Is this your champion? Are you proud of what Deontay is doing right now? After bragging, after saying that, "Hey, Joshua, I've agreed your terms, send me the contract and I will sign it and I will fight you in the move, fight you any way you want." And all of a sudden, the guy is posting rubbish on Instagram. How do you expect me to take Deontay serious? When I say that Deontay doesn't want this fight, when I say Deontay has already signed to fight Dominic Brazil next, a lot of you guys insulted me, called me names, say that my English is bad. "Oh, my pronunciation is so bad." Listen carefully, like I've said before, I always say it. English is not my first language. I'm not from England. I've got my own language. You understand what I mean? So my language, to me, is first. The English is something is a language that I learned in school. Where you come from Nigeria, you learn it in school. But it doesn't have to be your first language because we all have all languages. You get me? But let's continue. Anytime I chastise Deontay, I get a lot of sticks from Water fan boys. A lot of insults. And now that Deontay has been making a fool of himself, I don't see any of his fanboy channels talk about this. You said you won this fight, and Eddie Hearn has sent you a contract. You have not agreed or signed. You know, sign it. You say, well, I agree with your contract, and I will sign it. You haven't done both. All you have been doing right now is making a fool of yourself on social media, as you normally do. I've already heard from someone that Deontay Wilder wants to fight him in Brazil. That's who he wants to fight next. After he fights him in Brazil, then he would then think about fighting Anthony Joshua. But first of all, he wants to try, gather some money, so that after he gets knocked out by Joshua, then he would then have to, leave boxing for a while. Go, I don't know what he would do. Maybe start a music career. I don't know what the guy's gonna do, because he aspired to be a rapper. So this is embarrassing from Deontay Wilder anyway. I'm really not buzzed about this fight happening next, because that's why I said before that this fight, Joshua wants it next. That's why Joshua is putting all the work. Joshua is trying to make this fight happen. Joshua is sending contract, sending offers. Deontay Wilder sent a ghost 50 million to Joshua. A ghost 50 million. That's what he did. We did not see anything from Wilder. He just said, you have 24 hours to accept the 50 million. Yes or no? What kind of offer is that? With no contract as well. So when I say things, I try to keep it real, but I know sometimes I might be biased. But I feel like when Deontay Wilder isn't doing his job as a champion, and when his fanboys keep approving it, then have got to say something as well. I'm a boxing fan. And I don't like when bosses play around. You either accept the fight, you either accept the contract, you either sign the contract, or not. Just say, no, I'm afraid of Deontay Wilder, I'm afraid of Anthony Joshua, I wouldn't sign the contract. Finish. Everybody will walk away. I myself wouldn't make a video about it anymore, because I'm tired of repeating myself every time and time again. I'm tired, Deontay Wilder. Please sign the contract, okay? Wilder fanboys, tell your man to sign the contract. That's all I have to say for now, guys. Like the video, share, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Cheers, everyone.